Welcome back, everyone, to the Audacious Money Witch channel, where we talk about the magic behind the stock market. Okay, we need to talk because one of the wildest things just happened in the investing world, and it involves two of the biggest names on YouTube and in business. On one hand, you have Jeremy from Financial Education, a massive investing creator, someone a lot of people follow. He just sold all of his Tesla stock at around $253 a share. He's out.
Holy smokers, this ain't no jokers. The rumors are true. I have sold and liquidated 100% of my Tesla shares here today. We have filed for divorce and we have now achieved a divorce. I have sold it all. Now, when I found Tesla, she was a junkie. No one wanted her. And I saw the beauty in her. But let me be very clear about Tesla. She's relapsed into being a junkie once again. And I tried to save the marriage. And I hoped things would clean up. And over the last few years, things have just deteriorated worse and worse and worse. And so now I'm at the stage where I have to let her go. And it's somebody else's turn now at this point in time. And if somebody else can save her, good for them. I'm happy for them, right? And I have more attractive girls lined up across the block that I have options for right now when I'm with this junkie and I'm like, what am I doing here? And
not only is he out, he's talking about shorting it.
Next one up here are these potential hedges is good old Tesla my Tesla. There's a potential I could put on a hedge against Tesla come, let's call it October, November, somewhere around there, December, right? You got to understand with Tesla, it's been in a massive hype cycle. And the hype cycle's around robots, the hype cycle's around robo-taxi, right? It's just, there's crazy hype all over the place with Tesla, right? It's one of the most hyped times I've seen in regards to Tesla, right? Robots, if they ever become meaningful to Tesla's business model, that's not any time in this decade. You're looking at the 2030s for that, okay? And that's if that even plays out. Robo-taxi. In order for that to be meaningful to Tesla's business, you're looking at the 2030s also, right? 2026, they'll probably get in a few more cities and test a little bit more. 2027, a little bit more. 2028, 2029, maybe they get a nationwide launch throughout the United States of America and it starts scaling. But to be meaningful to Tesla's revenues, you're looking at the 2030s for that. 2030s.
And then literally days later, we find out Elon Musk, the guy who runs the company, just dropped $1 billion of his own money to buy more Tesla stock at prices up to $390 a share. So let me ask you this, and I want you to drop your gut reaction in the comments right now. What is more shocking, Elon Musk buying $1 billion of Tesla at nearly $400, or Jeremy selling everything at the absolute bottom around $250? Because today we're going to break down why I think Jeremy just made a career-defining mistake.
I put this out. I said, I can't believe people are really buying Tesla stock in 2025. This is a year to sell Tesla and get out, not the year to buy. You have to learn the hard way. Oh, well. And, Tesla's financials are for the dumpster. We all know that, right? Like, it's bad. But there's a lot of hope around Tesla, right? The robots, right? Which, once again, that's not mattering anytime soon. The robo-taxi, which, someday could be a big business for Tesla, but it's not anytime soon. The car business is a disaster. The energy business growth rates have been going down substantially. Like, it's just... it's not a good situation, but the stock is hyped right now. It's got the hype behind it. And so it's moving up. But, I think that setup is not a good setup. Not a good setup at all.
And why Elon's move is a signal you absolutely cannot ignore. Jeremy's rationale and the bear case. All right, so let's try to get inside Jeremy's head for a minute. Why would he sell? I mean, he's been a long-time Tesla bull. This was a huge part of his portfolio. Was he just panicking? From what he said, he believes the hype is over and the company is just a car company with slowing growth. And to top it off, he took that money and bought Adobe.
It's Adobe. ADBE. Absolutely. I love this stock, man. I'm going to continue to buy as many shares as I can get my hands on this next 90 trading days. There's no doubt about it, right? I just need to gobble up as many shares as I possibly can.
He chose Adobe. A solid, but let's be honest, kind of boring software company over what Kathy Wood calls the biggest AI project on Earth. And I can almost see where he's coming from if you're only looking at the surface. He probably drives his Tesla, which is running on hardware 3, and thinks this FSD thing feels a little slow. It's not perfect. He sees reports about insurance registrations in China lagging for a week or two. He looks at the stock price, which has been consolidating for years, and he gets impatient. He sees other stocks like Nvidia ripping higher and feels like Tesla is dead money. He's looking at Tesla in the rear view mirror. He's analyzing the company that was, not the company it's becoming, and that right there is a billion-dollar mistake.
This next chapter will be on an even grander scale than we have yet to see. To accelerate global prosperity. We are building a safer, cleaner, and more enjoyable world for all. We call this...
What's the happiest future you could imagine? One which there's sustainable abundance for all.
Tesla is calling the design retro-futuristic. The metal exterior of the 2-story restaurant resembles the company's Cybertruck, with indoor seating downstairs and an outdoor sky pad for dining and movie watching upstairs. While you're charging your car, you can order food and catch a movie on the 2 66-foot-tall mega screens. Inside, you can order on the touchscreens, with menu options including the Tesla burger, fried chicken and waffles, a cinnamon roll, and more.
Tesla isn't a car company, it's selling the time. Okay, so here's why that thinking is completely flawed. Mistake number 1, believing Tesla is a car company. Guys, looking at Tesla as a car company in 2025 is like looking at Amazon in 2000 and saying, oh, that's just an online bookstore. It completely misses the point. The cars are just the data gathering devices. They are just the vessels that carry the most important technology Tesla is building. It's AI. Elon isn't using the profits from cars to build more car factories. He's using it to build the future of robotics. Think about the Optimus humanoid robot. This isn't a science fiction dream. Elon is talking about production plans and burning the midnight oil with the engineering team right now. What is the single most valuable, non-renewable resource we all have? It's time. An Optimus robot that can do your laundry, cook your meals, clean your house. It's not selling you a machine, it's selling you your time. It's giving you back hours of your life. How do you even put a price tag on that? You can't. And Tesla is going to be the first company in the world to sell it or even rent it to you. That's the real product.
I hope the robots are available for me to get at a decent price, because I probably will get one.
Food is pretty good, and I was very impressed by the robots serving popcorn. I would probably bring friends, more than likely friends from out of town. They would be very impressed.
Less than 24 hours after opening, the line at the Tesla diner stretched down the block. Elon Musk says if the diner goes well, he's looking to put them in major cities around the world.
The AI5 tsunami is coming. Now let's talk about the tech. Jeremy's experience with his older Tesla is probably why he's bearish. He's using hardware 3.
This answer is that we're going to have to upgrade people's hardware 3 computer for those that have bought full self-driving, and that is the honest answer.
Today, all new Teslas ship with hardware 4, which is already a huge leap. But the real game changer, the thing that Jeremy and other bears are completely sleeping on, is AI5. This isn't some distant dream for 2030, like Jeremy said. Elon is reviewing the plans this week. It's expected to go into production next year, and the numbers are staggering.
I am confident that the current chips, the AI4 chips that are in the cars, will achieve self-driving safety that is at least 2 to 3 times that of human, and maybe even 10x. And the software that will be released for that is coming out over the next few months. So version 14 will be the biggest upgrade in Tesla software since version 12. Like, you can think of AI sort of as a way of compressing reality, and we're finalizing the design of AI5, which will be an immense jump from AI4. By some metrics, the improvement in AI5 will be 40 times better than AI4. Your car is going to feel like it is sentient by the end of the year.
Elon has said AI-5 could be 40 times more powerful than AI-4. Think about that. Not 40% better, 40 times better. It's designed for full level 5 autonomy. This is the chip that will power the robo-taxis. This is the chip that will be the brain of the Optimus robot. This is the technology breakthrough that the market always tries to front run. The stock doesn't wait for the product to be on the shelves. The stock moves 12 to 18 months before. And that move, I believe, is just beginning. The charts don't lie. Okay, for all of my technical analysis people out there, you're going to love this because it's almost poetic. For the last couple of years, Tesla stock has been building what's called a bottoming triangle wedge. Now, for those of you who are not chart nerds, just picture a spring. The price bounces between a lower support line and a higher resistance line, and those lines get closer and closer together. The price is coiling, building up energy for a massive move. And guess where the absolute bottom of that wedge was? The final touch of that support line before the breakout. Right around $225 to $250, Jeremy sold his entire position at the exact technical bottom of a multi-year consolidation pattern right before it broke out to the upside. You literally cannot make this stuff up. It's a textbook case of selling at the point of maximum fear. Right before the trend reverses, Elon, on the other hand, is buying after the breakout, confirming the new uptrend. The final nail, sentiment, and the real reason. So if this is such a hype stock, how come 45% of analysts covering it have an average price target way down at $322? How come there are still so many major firms calling for the stock to go to $120? This isn't a hype cycle. We are getting a lot of hate for Elon dealing with the orange guy, and Jeremy is the poster child for that right now. He literally said he wouldn't buy Tesla even if it went back down to $100.
It's a turnaround company. And so with turnaround companies, you got to get them for dirt cheap valuations. Does Tesla have a dirt cheap valuation? Absolutely not. The forward P's, the price to sales ratios, all that stuff is insanely high. So the valuation would need to come down so dramatically from here. I'm talking like a 70, 80% crash. I wouldn't buy Tesla today at 120. The stock could fall 50% from here, and I have 0% interest in buying Tesla. Things are that bad, factually, with the company.
That's not rational analysis, that's emotional, and it makes you wonder, why would a smart guy like Jeremy, who knows you buy low and sell high, sell at the absolute bottom? Unless maybe it wasn't entirely up to him. He mentioned shorting it. What if other short sellers, big funds that are betting against Tesla, paid him to sell and create a negative narrative? I know it sounds like a conspiracy, but in a world of high stakes finance, stranger things have happened. It's just a thought. What I do know is this. The last time Elon Musk made a huge insider buy like this was back in February of 2020. We all know what happened next. The stock went on a life-changing run. Now, history doesn't repeat itself, but it often rhymes. And Elon is putting $1 billion on the line that says this rhyme is about to be epic. So let's recap. We have Jeremy selling at the technical bottom, basing his decision on outdated hardware and a fundamental misunderstanding of Tesla's business model. And we have Elon Musk, the man with more information than anyone, buying $1 billion worth of a stock after a major technical breakout, right as the company is about to unleash a 40x leap in its AI technology that will power a new market of humanoid robots. For me, after more than 10 years of investing, this is one of the clearest signals I have ever seen. I am not buying Adobe. I'm sticking with the biggest AI play on the planet. I think we're at the very beginning of the next massive run for Tesla, and I believe Jeremy will deeply, deeply regret not being a part of it. But now I want to hear from you. After hearing all of this, has your opinion changed? Are you Team Jeremy or Team Elon? Let me know in the comment section below. I read every single one. And if you've got any value from this deep dive today, do me a favor and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
What I'm saying is hang on to your stock.